Hey all, Fandom D saying here. I'm going to be reacting to Black Lightning Season 2 Episode 6. So let's get to reacting.
It's been 5 years, Jake. I made you special.
Look, I'm grateful, looker, I am.
You should be.
Made him special.
Freeland, all of you.
You made us slaves. You're worse than the drugs. You know, you're worse than the per D.
Yo, so it's all from her? God damn me alive, I knew it.
You come to my home, you do this in front of my family.
His family.
Lives, Jeff. Brothers. Sisters.
Can't really blame yourself. You were looking out for them. Jesus, on the other hand.
But the person you're representing is Dubai as well. And that's a problem. I don't know what he's got on you, young brother. But I'm gonna pray for you. Because you're gonna need all the help you can get messing around with Tobias.
True, true.
You can tell Tobias I said he can keep his money. And he can kiss my holy ass.
I just hope you don't kill the Reverend.
I don't need suggestions, I need results. Kill the Reverend.
Knew it.
That Christian clown got away once. Let's see if his God will protect him again.
Don't do this, man.
Wait, the march, that was you?
Why are you flapping your
They got him in that position to start with.
Counselors talk you through the process of identifying your family members.
telling me nothing about my daughter. I'm asking you, sister.
This has nothing to do with race.
Come on. It's understandable, but... Alright, let's see how in the world did he escape it. He had a secret hatch. And he set the car ablaze. What's Anissa up to? Everyone's just packing nowadays.
Anaya, I'm sorry.
Baby daddy dead.
Deacon?
That's a baby daddy. Who else? Come on, put two together. She pregnant.
What's the matter, baby? Sweetheart, she's going into labor. Get her to a bed.
Of all times. The hell? Oh, come on. I was hoping like they weren't gonna follow her down.
Is she alive? Is she alive?
I'm sorry.
Tobias is the reason why I was paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Good that he
The
knows.
Reverend getting shot.
Now time to betray his ass.
Yo, why are you even giving me the time of day?
Cause she still loves you, damn it. So do you.
This whole painkiller thing is not you.
Aww. How big of a name? If it's a he, name after the father. Yo, she got twins.
It was your responsibility to keep them safe. So once again, even though it was not your fault that they died, they kind of were your responsibility. You see what I'm saying? Wow.
Where would she go with this? Oh, I see what they did here. And I'm guessing they just discovered like, oh, so the baby daddy was white. Wow, she don't even want to touch it? Like, really?
What did you do?
What could he possibly have done?
Kill Deacon.
She chose his pale ass over me.
Yo.
You just started a war.
Oh, the baby got powers.
You have to leave free. I ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die.
Don't do it, man. Let him go. Good.
It's too late for me.
It's never too late. Not for Jesus.
Because let's be honest, if it was too late, you would have killed him.
You know he will.
What is Sanjay?
White folks with powers who basically terrorize South Freeland.
No.
They call us the Purdy.
So they call black folks out here purdy.
There's a lady who calls herself Looker. My dad said she came to town about 30 years ago, and she has this silver, what she calls element. She used it to turn the white folks into Sanjay.
Is that the stuff that came out of Deacon?
Mm-hmm. Now your kids got it.
Babies too.
You have my word, Khalil. I won't ever let it happen again.
Ooh.
Waiting to beat your pasty ass.
Damn, I thought he was gonna push right through. Damn.
Work out your issues after they're safe. But there won't be any issues to work out if they all die.
Facts. Past the past. This is family now.
Why do you care what happens to this family? Because I was raised that way.
No, damn it. Yeah, Black Lion. Damn, got the quickness there. Still got shot. Nah, with a droid. Still helping.
I don't see her.
Damn.
Grandparents. Her dad has gray locks, and her mom has short hair like mom.
I don't see them either.
Anaya says she showed up in South Freeland about 30 years ago.
30 years ago. So she might be one of the original kids infected by the vaccine.
So she's just like you.
Well, no, I wouldn't say just like me, but yeah.
Exactly.
What happened?
Tobias is what happened.
Reverend Hope won't leave Freeland.
Has Sanjay been lying with the Purdy?
Yeah.
Where's Deacon?
Did you answer?
One of the Purdy found out a girl had a baby by one of us. Killed him. Trying to make it look like we did it.
There's another baby. A white baby.
She wants both, does she? So, not gonna lie, this was a good episode of Black Lightning. For starters, Gambi is not dead. They were just trolling us last week's episode with this supposed death. So at least us, the audience, know that Gambi is alive, but everyone else in Freeland, possibly as well as the people who ordered the hit on Gambi's life, think that he is still dead. So good that Gambi is going to be allowed to operate in the shadows more smoothly, so he can, one, help out, Black Lightning, and Thunder as he did with that Jordan with this episode, but as well as figure out who ordered the hit to begin with. Secondly, Lynn, sympathize for you with this episode. Again, just like what Jen said, okay, you are responsible, because you were pretty much, in control of everything. Well, you kind of thought you truly were, working with Dr. Cray, maybe not, but it was not your fault. And that's what pretty much Jennifer tried to pretty much tell her, which is like, you should elaborate more on it. But, we got more from, Lynn and why she's still in her feels, because the way how she looked at those 14 kids that died is as if, it was like, Anissa or Jennifer. That's how she felt and continues to feel like. So hopefully by next week's episode, you know, she can be out of her feels at least, or begin to like move on to the best of her abilities. You know, maybe, you know, tell that gentleman, but not just that gentleman, but, you know, those other parents, you know, family members that, hey, X, Y, and Z did die. Sorry, we tried our best. Also, Painkiller. In this episode, you pretty much see again, he's not like Tobias. He doesn't want to kill people, whatever, you know. It's pretty much, you know, Tobias, you know, is bending his hand. He gave him his legs back, so it's like, well, I have to pay him back. But all the stuff I'm doing is not really, it's against my morals, my code of ethics. Tells me to go kill the Reverend. He doesn't want to do that. Even before killing the Reverend, he learns that, hey, that mark that even got him to lose his legs, that, you know, got his whole life out of spiral, was done by Tobias. And when he even learned that, well, pause 1 second. Tobias, that's a bad idea to tell the dude that, hell, it was you behind that mark shooting, because, hell, you pretty much told Painkiller it's Black Lightning's fault that you're in that situation. Now he knows it wasn't Black Lightning. So, again, more variables, you know, more points that, hey, I can betray Tobias any point in time because I got so much dirt on him, and even closer to him since Cyanide pretty much passed away. So, again, when is it going to be the episode where he's actually going to start, like, telling, at least to the police department, or Tobias, not Tobias, excuse me, or Black Lightning, yo, I got dirt on him. Let's expose him. Let's put him in jail from what I know. Like, come on. At least at least, you know, he is, you know, strong enough not to, like, end up dying, at least, you know? So it's like, come on now. Put him in, you know, protective custody by the right people. Don't do, like, you know, Daredevil Season 3 type-ish. For those who watch, you know, Daredevil Season 3, you know what I'm talking about. So make sure he doesn't end up dying. So again, we see how it's going to happen, you know, because already he's not with it. But he pretty much gave them an ultimatum at this point. Kill the Reverend, from what I'm understanding, because he was, like, punching him. So it's like, take with a grain of salt, if I'm correct, and I always can correct in the comment section. You kill the Reverend, you kill your mother, or I kill you. I think that's what he pretty much told, you know, Painkiller. If not, maybe he just told him, yo, kill the Reverend, or kill your moms, or I'll probably just end up killing you. Or something of that magnitude or so. If it's the first one, kill your mom and the Reverend, yo, run. Start snitching to the cops, as well as Black Lion. Tell everyone, yo, I know the rundown about Tobias. We can put him in jail for good. But seriously, don't kill that Reverend. But lastly, this whole south side of Freeland. I gotta get the whole geography of freaking Freeland. Because it's like, is south side of Freeland a part of Freeland or not? If it's part of Freeland, what has been Black Lightning been freaking doing that for the past, like, you know, 3 years or wherever he's been, like, you know, active as Black Lightning? Like, was, like, Looker, like, active and stuff, like, giving, you know, white people of the south side of Freeland abilities, you know, to the point that that whole place was kind of weird how it's like, yo, we're segregated. You know, the white people, the Sanjay or something like that, I'm probably mispronouncing it, the Sanjay, like, they're, you know, living life of luxury as sort of sense, at least, you know, comfortable, you know, with no drugs, you know, living, you know, in houses and whatnot, at least from what we've seen with Looker. But the black people, the Purdy? Really? Like, that's what you're calling black people? The Purdy on the freaking south side of Freeland? So I'm guessing if I go to the south side of Freeland, I'm a Purdy, apparently, or something of that magnitude. Like, they're living in the woods? Like, come on now, really? Just really? What's up with you guys? Like, it's 21st century, people. Stop with this, you know, segregation, you know, racist thing. Just end it. Just stop. But who knows? Will racism ever end? That's the question we always ask ourselves, you know. Could it get better? Maybe Black Lightning whip some ass. Put away freaking Looker. Looker of all names? Come on, CW. Think of a different goddamn name. Looker of all things? Looker? Oh, but how her and our freaking meta goo type situation, pretty much making, you know, the white people her slaves at a sense, how the way that they were pretty much like describing it. It's like, now she pretty much knows that freaking Deacon slept with a Purdy, got 2 kids, 1 white, 1 black. Seriously, it's like a freaking Romeo and Juliet, Montague and the Capulets, really, type deal here. You know, with the whole family, like, oh, why did you freaking, you know, sleep with a freaking Sanji, and he can't believe she actually did that, you know. And he actually, at one point I thought it was like the cop who killed Deacon, but in reality it was, you know, the Sanji, not Sanji, it was that black individual, freaking Purdy, was the one who actually killed, you know, Deacon, trying to cover it up to make it look like the Sanji, so maybe it could have been like an all-out war or something. But parents ain't having anything. Like, they pretty much, at least they got, you know, the white baby and out of harm's way, but the black baby is, you know, in the hands of Looker. I'm guessing the family too. Maybe the family's dead. I don't know, because again, how they end up, you know, with the black kid. So it's like maybe they have them in prison or something, like down basement or something. Who knows? Hopefully the parents are still alive at this point. Hopefully they can get the baby back to her mom's. You know, like, I thought that this show was going to be just focusing on Tobias, but now it's Tobias on one side and Looker on the other. I'll be shocked if Looker's related to Gambi, or at least Gambi, for some magnitude, does he know about Looker? Did he think that all this time she was dead? But hell, you're, you know, doing suits in some part of Freeland. You never thought that, hey, an order outside of Freeland to a chick named Looker? Connections, maybe? I don't know. Like, oh my gosh, they better explain all this stuff. Like, seriously, 30 years, not once. No one from Gabby's government agency ever bothered to check the south side of Freeland? Like, I don't want to say it's a plot hole. Again, this is the first time they introduce this to us, so obviously there's going to be so much questions, so many things we're picking apart. Okay, is it a plot hole? Is this bad writing? Is this and that? Let me at least get to like the next few episodes. So at least at the end of like the Book of Blood. I think after Book of Blood ends, we probably get all our answers. Maybe not. Who knows? At least by the end of the season. Till then, like or dislike the video. Comment what you guys thought of the episode. Hey, did you like that fight? I am Fandom D saying I am signing off.